season's upon us, and that means chili dogs. And I love a good chili dog and a good chili burger. So usually when I do it, I go down to the grocery store and I get the can of LindySez's or the can of Hormel chili and open it up and make a chili dog. But it's awfully expensive when you do it that way, at over $3 a can, and then you have all of the extra ingredients that they put in, the modified flours and starches, and you just don't know what you're getting. So I decided to make a homemade, what you more or less would call a chili meat sauce. It's got no beans, it's kind of loose, it's supposed to go over a hamburger or inside of a chili dog. You would think that there would be lots of chili recipes out there for a chili gravy, and I looked, and you know what? There really wasn't. There were some very strange ones. A lot of them had tomato sauce in them, a lot of them had vinegar and sugar and celery. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a very, very true Der Wienerschnitzel, Tommy's burger type of a chili sauce that's very true and reminiscent of chili. So I made it with some chili. Gebhardt's is a very, very good brand. A little bit of cayenne pepper to give it a little extra punch. Some ancho chili pepper, cumin, onion salt, garlic powder, and a touch of oregano, and a touch of cloves. So let's get cooking. Start with about 6 pounds of meat that's been cut up into pieces that is going to go into the grinder. Put this in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes to help firm it up a little bit. So now that our meat sat in the freezer for about 15 minutes, it's just a little bit firm. That's going to help us not have it throw so much blood all over the place. So we're now going to start putting it through our mixer. Once your meat's all been ground, dump it into a large pot. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to pour water into it just to cover. Now just using your hand, give it a good mix. Take it to the stove, put the heat up to medium-high, and start bringing it to a simmer while we make our chili powder. For about a cup of good chili powder like Gebhardt's, we are going to add a little bit of enhancement. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of this ancho chili. This has got a little bit more of a smoky flavor to it. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of cumin. We are going to add 1 tablespoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of onion salt. That's garlic powder. Then we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper because I like my chili to have a little bit of a kick to it. A couple of pinches of oregano, just pinch it between your fingers to break it up a little bit. A dash or 2 of clove. About 2 tablespoons of salt. We had a lot of meat there. It was 6 pounds of meat, so. And a tablespoon of black pepper. Mix those together and add it to your slush. Okay. Add our spice mixture to the slush. Take a spoon, stir it around real good. Okay, once it comes to a simmer, we're going to let it cook for about an hour. Here I mixed 1/4 cup of Wonder flour with 1/4 cup of masa, and I put some water in it to make a nice paste, well, liquid. And I'm going to add that now to our chili that we've taken all of the fat from. Okay, so we've added the flour and the masa to it, and now we're going to let it just simmer and see how thick it gets. If it doesn't get thick enough, we'll add a little bit more, and then we'll taste and adjust our seasonings. I want to show you how much fat I got out of that. This is the coffee can. You can see it's almost full. That was just the fat that cooked off the meat. So it's good to make it on your own. Okay, here we have some delicious chili all ready to go into the refrigerator. We're going to let those flavors marry overnight so that they really get together good and make nice happy noises with each other. And we'll check it tomorrow and see how it sets up. As they say, the proof is in the pudding. So let's give it a taste. Lindy says, that's good chili.